What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Expedition 33. In the previous part, we created the greatest expedition ever, and now basically we are just kind of in limbo now. We're going to talk about this in a little bit, or basically now, but we're basically in limbo because we can do basically whatever we want. As you can see, we defeated the Paintress. There's no more number. The curator was actually Renoir from real life. We learned all about all the painting and stuff. I've talked about that stuff ad nauseum, so we don't really need to talk about that. But now it's basically time to get into what we're going to do for the rest of this Let's Play. I'm still somewhat undecided. Basically, if you do all of the side content like I normally would do, and then go to the end of the game is super easy and poses almost no challenge. So I don't really want to do that. But also, I don't want to end the game, and then when we do the side content, there's kind of no reason to really do it anymore, other than to experience it, because we've already beat this main story, and the main story is already done. So then we're just kind of doing additional side content for no reason. Not really no reason, obviously, to show off the game, but, like, the story stuff doesn't really matter. But, so I'm going to kind of think I'll do a balance in between both, because I do want to do all the side content. I would like to try to beat the super boss legitimately, because that's something I still never did. I used a exploit that was available back then. I mean, it still is now. It's just not really an exploit. It's just a thing you can do in the game to do a ton of damage, to basically just one-shot everything when you're like max level, even like super bosses and stuff at the end of the game, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, I want to try to fight the main like super boss at the end of the game the way you're supposed to and do all that stuff. But I also don't want to just tack on a bunch of bloat as far as videos are concerned after the like what would be considered the finale of the Let's Play. So I'm kind of at a loss there of what I want to do. But I think we'll do some of it, and I think we'll just maybe. I had thoughts of, when we're doing the side content of Expedition 33, start like the DLC of Spider-Man, since it's been a while since we played that. And then we could kind of release those two like coinciding. It'll be like two versions of side content essentially, even though the DLC of Spider-Man is technically still a story. But I don't know, we're still kind of working on that. But I'm not gonna belabor the point too much. But we're going to do some side content and then go on and do the final stuff, because basically the final mission is just to go confront Renoir, and that's all we have left. That's the end of the game. And we don't want to get over-leveled for that, but again, we'll kind of figure that out. Because like I said, I feel like after I do the finale, doing all the side content, yes, I want to do it, but I don't know, it kind of depends. And then I also don't know really about releasing two Let's Plays from two different games at the same time, because especially since it would all be like side content, like extra stuff in Expedition 33, and I don't know, and just depending on like the game, sometimes I don't really like doing, especially in Let's Plays, like for myself, I don't care playing it by myself, but doing Let's Play content when you're already beating the story, especially depending on the end of the story, it just seems kind of weird. So I guess we'll kind of just see. I don't know what we're gonna do. But anyway, let's maybe we'll just do some of the side content, go to the final area, and then level for the super boss at the end, and then that'll be kind of like the last video. We can do all the side content. It might, on expert, it might still be difficult. But again, enough blabbering on. We're gonna talk to everybody, see if there's any, relationship upgrades and stuff like that to do, and then we will move on. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's talk to CL first.
I don't usually get this nervous, but I'm nervous.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not that I didn't care before. I cared about the mission, but now?
Now it's personal.
Do you want to spend time with CL? Yes, we will. Verso approaches CL with conviction.
I'm going for a swim with Esquier. Care to join?
Did Esquier put you up to this?
Whatever do you mean, or clearly?
Whatever do you mean?
Esquier's been nagging me incessantly about swimming lessons.
He did say you're a terrible swimmer.
Esquier.
Well, you always seem uneasy when we travel over water. You should learn to swim.
That way you can save me if I fall in the water. That way if you fall in the water, I don't have to ruin my clothes jumping in after you. That's funny.
That way, if you fall into the water, I don't have to ruin my clothes jumping in after you.
How very gallant of you.
I'm a team player, but nobody enjoys sitting in wet clothes.
Your hypothetical situation is quite specific. I guess it is a good idea, though.
It is. Go get changed and meet me at the lake.
Okay.
Verso and CL get changed. Verso reveals that he keeps secret swimming suits in Minoko's bag. And a lady's swimsuit as well, just in case. Really. Sneaky Verso.
For the record, I do know how to swim. I mean, I grew up on an island. It's just I have an aversion to swimming.
Oh, I can help you with that.
I had an aversion to Minoko and I got over it. I have an aversion to mushrooms, but I got over it. Minoko's funnier.
I had an aversion to Minoko, but I got over it.
Oh. Do share your secrets, then.
Exposure. Avoiding just makes it worse. Oh, I tied myself to Minoko for a month and we spent every minute of the day together. Well, Noko tied us together, but anyway. Now we're best friends.
This is your idea of an inspirational story?
I was also the swim captain at school.
Is that supposed to be impressive? That you swam with other kids 100 years ago?
I'm still a good swimmer now. It's not something you forget. Come on, let me help.
It's about fear, it's about control. I think she's afraid. Something must have happened in her life.
It's about fear. We need to help your body and your mind realize that there's nothing to fear and no reason to panic.
All right, then. Oh, wise and skillful swim captain. What first?
Just sit here in the water for a little bit. Then, when you're comfortable, we'll go a bit deeper. Then a bit deeper still, until we get to the trees on the island there.
CL gathers her courage and enters the water. She panics, but Verso helps her get over her fear. She begins to feel more at ease. After a little while, she manages to swim to the island.
I did it. I can't believe that worked. Thank you.
And you doubted me.
You are indeed an excellent swimmer. And teacher.
Now, let's see you swim back.
What? No inspirational pep talk this time?
So you admit it was inspirational?
It was... something.
CL can't believe she has overcome her fear. She appreciates Verso's friendship. CL and Verso know that they can always rely on each other. Relationship level increase, CL. Level 6. I always like that burst of flowers. They spend a bit of time on the island celebrating. Then head back to the group. CL, a new music record that can be used at the camp. Nice. And we get Verso's swimsuit. I thought we already had a swimsuit for Verso. And hey, a swimsuit for CL. Perfect. Let's talk to her again, make sure there's not a second thing.
Yeah, I can.
It's...
Now it's personal.
Oh, more. Do you want to spend time with CL? Yes, we do. Verso approaches CL, eager to talk to her.
You never told me. How do you go from being a farmer to running a school?
What? It's not obvious.
I'm not as smart as you, so you'll have to connect the dots for me. Yeah, let's do that one.
I'm not as smart as you. You'll have to connect the dots for me.
It's good that you can admit I'm smarter. Pierre used to volunteer at the school, teaching the kids how to sail and survive in the wild. After his death, I was in a bad place. Being at the school, I still felt bad, but at least I could feel his presence. Hear stories about him from the kids. Continue his work.
Makes sense.
I understand why your mother did what she did. She wanted to feel closer to her son. To still feel Verso's presence.
Would you have created a copy of Pierre? If you could. Knowing it wouldn't be the real thing.
If you ask me now, then no. I've seen how this torments you. I wouldn't wish that on others. But if you had asked me back then, I would have done anything to see him again. To hear his voice. To feel his arms around me. Every day, I just felt the lack of him. The negative space he used to inhabit. The dip in the chair where he sat. The hollow of his shoes. The emptiness inside his jacket. You want to know why I dislike water? I tried to drown myself.
What?
When I lost Pierre, I tried to swim away from Lumiere. I swam for as long as I could. As far as the waves would carry me. Until I could no longer swim. But I woke up the next day in Lumiere. On the docks. I was alive. And I have no idea what happened. What I didn't know then, what the hospital told me, was that I was pregnant. But that I had lost the child.
CL.
I desperately want Maëlle to bring everyone back. To bring Pierre back. But I don't know how to tell him. I lost our baby. She would have been 6.
I'm so sorry.
Dark and personal, right?
I've had similar thoughts before. Not of drowning specifically, but, you know, it would solve a lot of problems. For everyone.
So,
It's a choice. Like any other choice.
it is.
But there's a creature that Verso painted into his canvas. One who always helps people when they become consumed by their dark thoughts.
You mean...
Yes. Him.
Ciel has confided her darkest secret to Verso. Bound by grief and dark thoughts. Their connection deepens. Relationship level increased with Ciel to max. Okay, so that is the max level. It appears 7 would be max then. Verso and Ciel spend more time together looking at the stars. Two close friends able to enjoy the silence together. Ciel is inspired by the evening stars. Gradient attack unlocked. Ciel end slice. And time flew by. Okay, so that's Ciel all the way to the max. Let's see what her gradient is here. Deals extreme single target physical damage. 1 hit damage increase for each foretell consumed since the beginning of the battle. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Like say you got through like 2 or 3 rounds of foretell and taking things away. That could be quite a bit of damage. It says we have new pictos. Oh, longer shell got upgraded. Is that it? Yeah, okay. And then weapon. Did she get a new weapon? Oh, the Garganon. 5v1 burn, counterattack supply burn. Yeah, I don't care about those. And then the wardrobe. Obviously, she got her swimsuit. But we'll go to the expedition. We don't need to be gooners and staring at her in a swimsuit. Alright, so now I guess it's time to move on to Lune.
It's strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the power to remake our world. She's a Paintress, but also our Mael.
Yeah. She's our Mael.
Do you want to spend time with Lune? Yeah, I'm surprised that she's forgiven us so quickly. The last time we talked to her, she was angry, but I guess now that we're trying to, you know, help again, maybe that's what it is. Also, I guess I didn't really talk about Ciel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Esquier knowing her is basically meaning that he saved her, and that makes sense now with seeing Pierre and a baby when we were with the dancing Axon. Why can't I remember its name? But yeah, we were with the Axon, the she who controls your mind or whatever. I can't remember the words Minoko said now. It's been a little bit since we played that section. She who plays with wonder. Cyrene, there we go. I just had to think for a second. That's why she saw a baby, and that she lost her baby, and she would have been 6, and that's sad. So crazy. But anyway, I think it's Esquier that saved her, saying the whole, you know, the first time she saw her, like, you're a bad swimmer, and how he knew that, and then him saying, like, oh, Verso painted someone to help with those dark thoughts, and Esquier always being bright and shiny. So, alright, let's talk to Lune. I just wanted to make sure that I gave my thoughts on the CL stuff before we moved on, and I forgot about it. Verso approaches Lune, sensing she has something on her mind.
You said you traveled with other expeditions.
Yeah. Some.
Did you ever travel with the 46?
46? No, why?
Oh, nothing. I thought maybe.
What is it? Or must be serious. You're usually more eloquent than that. It sounds serious, so we don't wanna be like kind of Verso about it, where we're being silly a little bit. We'll just ask, get to the nitty gritty.
What is it? Lune?
My parents,
They were Expedition 46. I didn't travel with them, but I have come across their trail.
You have?
Yeah. On Siren's Island.
Oh.
I can show you. You should have said something sooner. I can show you.
I can show you.
Really?
But don't expect too much, yeah? Come on, it's not far. Especially now that Esquier can fly.
No. No, we can't afford detours right now.
Well, if you change your mind, you can go anytime. It's not far. On the outskirts of Siren's Island.
Thank you.
Verso promised to show Lune where he found Expedition 46, Lune's parents' expedition. On Cyrene's island, not far from Cyrene's Coliseum. Alright, so I don't think she'll have anything, because I think you actually have to do that
Strange.
before...
Hell.
She has the power.
Yeah.
Before you can... Oh! Okay, I guess we can spend time with her. I thought you had to actually do that before. I guess we didn't get a level up there, so let's spend time with her. I promised Lune I'd help find her parents. I should be close to Cyrene's Island. Oh, okay. Cool. So you do have to. That's just weird that it popped up. Okay, let's talk to Mael. Oh, we can upgrade our weapons, resources. Can't we just do that at the flag? Yeah, we can just do that at the flag. Why would we... Okay, interesting. Let's speak with my...
Well,
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me to go home. So please, no more.
fine. As you wish.
They're counting on me. I won't abandon them. And I refuse to abandon you.
Do you want to spend time with Mael? Of course we do. We want to spend time with everybody. Mael asked Verso if they could talk by the lake. They walk there together.
I found the letter
What?
from Alicia. I need to see her. I want to talk to her and understand
Understand what?
why Maman.
What? Kept her scars? No. Don't go messing with her head. She doesn't need that, and she doesn't owe you any answers.
She's the one who kept coming to me. I think she wants to see me.
Just leave her be. Please.
Verso, you're not doing her any favors. You already destroyed her world. Maybe I can help her. She doesn't owe me, but maybe I owe her. And let's not talk about what you owe her. Don't you want to see her too?
Yeah, of course. She doesn't want to see me, though. Not after... everything.
Then she can throw us out and we'll leave her alone. Is that a yes? Great. Where is she?
If I had to guess... there is a place she loves. At the top of the mountain. Near the monolith. With... the third axon.
Oh. That axon. I guess we're climbing.
Verso promised to take Mael to his sister. She's most likely in a giant tower on the island of the last Axon near the monolith. Cool. So I wonder if she's gonna have the same thing now.
Mael.
I'm getting quite...
Fine.
They're counting on me.
You promised I'd help her find Alicia. She's with the last Axon west of the monolith at the top of the tower. Okay. Alright, well we can talk to Minoko now.
How are you going to win back their trust?
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Can't rely on good hair and charm anymore. So, what's the plan? Well, at least everyone's still talking to you. That's a start.
Do you want to spend time with Minoko? Of course we do. I keep saying that, of course we do, but we do. Approaches Minoko, who looks deep in thought. Minoko is thinking about what happened after the Paintress was expelled from the canvas.
Everything... okay?
How does it feel? Reaching one's goal after so many years. At the end of the day, I'm just a gestural. I always support you, but still.
I'm sorry, my friend. Will a duel help you feel better? I don't want to duel this guy anymore.
I am sorry, my friend.
I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. I know I shouldn't grow attached to humans. They are ephemeral creatures. They come and go. And when they go, they never come back. Yet, I share their sadness. I share their joy.
Because Verso knew what you were like outside the canvas, and I know what you're like inside here. You are the most loyal friend, and Certainly not just a gestural.
When I left you 10 years ago, I convinced myself that it was for the grandest sake. But really, I could no longer watch the death of expedition after expedition.
Yeah. I know.
Yet here I am with you again. Am I loyal because that's who I am? Or because Verso painted me that way?
You've kicked my ass enough times to know that's just who you are. You're not any more real than I am. That's a reality we have to accept. Let's go with the first one.
You've kicked my ass enough times to know that it's just who you are.
That is very true.
Now don't get too arrogant.
Sometimes I wish things could go back to how they were before. When we could play with Clair, Aline, and Renoir. It felt like nothing bad could happen to any of us.
Good times never last.
Bad times seem to have made themselves comfortable, though.
Well, it's up to us to make sure they go away. Want to go hunt some Nevrons? We are. Absolutely not ready to take on like in the good old days.
That would warm my heart.
Let's go get cut in half.
Minoko is touched by Verso's willingness to endure bodily harm just to raise his spirits, and Verso knows Minoko would do the same for him. That's funny. Relationship level increased. Minoko to level 5. Okay, he was lagging behind a little bit, but he was the last party member to join, so it makes sense. They battle a few Nevrons in the middle of the night, like the good old days before returning to the others. Just All right. Well, I guess we'll talk to Minoko again, see if he's got anything.
You're really enjoying.
Can't rely. Well,
Do we want to spend time with Minoko? Of course we do.
it is a beautiful evening. The colors in the sky, the shining of the stars. Tonight is a night full of promise.
Is it?
We shall bring Noko back.
I thought you wanted to wait until things calm down.
Who knows how much time tomorrow will allow? No. Let us give Noko the gift of today. It's a simple journey to the sacred river. We're not far. It's close to the station.
Golgra won't be happy that you're jumping the queue again.
I'll deal with Golgra later. You helped me bring Noko back once before. Will you help us again, my friend?
Always.
Verso promised Minoko that they would bring Noko back. The Sacred River is not far from Minoko Station to the north. Alright, perfect. So now we have another one, so I'm assuming we'll be able to talk to Minoko and we'll say, hey, we can't spend time with you yet again because we promised we'd bring Minoko back. Yep. Alright, perfect. So now we have 3 party member quests, and I kind of forgot about these, so these are definitely something we're going to do before we go to the final mission. Like I said, there's a few things I might leave, like there's a big super boss. I think we'll leave that for after and do some bonus episodes after the quote-unquote finale. And I just think it'll be less than... I think we'll just do a lot of it beforehand, just because it makes more sense, in my opinion, to do it beforehand, even if it makes the final boss slightly more easy. But it's been on expert, and I haven't had an easy time with any of the bosses so far, so maybe it won't really matter. But all right, let's talk to Esquier now, and then we'll get more into what our plans are for the future of this Let's Play.
Noir is scary when he's angry.
I guess he's not that different from my father.
Cousins.
Do you want to spend time with Esquier? So yeah, like he was saying, now that all kind of makes sense too with Esquier. Like Verso's cousin, you know, Renoir isn't acting like Renoir. Like, that's crazy. And also, speaking back with the stuff with Mael going to go find Mael or Alicia, like what does Verso owe Alicia? Like, it's his painted sister, I understand that. But like, what does Verso owe her? He's like, not even to get into what you owe her. Like, I don't know. I don't really get that line. But like I said, and then Lune helping her find her parents. That'll be nice too. So let's spend time with Eskia. Verso approaches Eskia with something significant to discuss. I can't believe you told Ciel about the wine. What happened to not sharing secrets? And Mama's the word.
What happened to not sharing secrets? And Mammon's the word.
Ciel said, sharing is caring.
That's what persuaded you.
And when she smiles at me, I feel warm and fuzzy.
So she smiled at you and you cracked. Some secret keeper you are.
Oh, I thought I was more of a wine keeper than a secret keeper.
Well, great job there too. There's barely any wine left.
I thought you would understand. Don't lie. When she smiles at you, you feel warm and fuzzy too.
What? No, that's not true. I don't get warm and fuzzy.
I don't get warm and fuzzy.
Are you getting warm? Your face looks kind of red. Oh, and she showed me a really cool rock.
You gave her all my best wine for a rock. Better be a special rock. What's this one called?
Oh, this rock has not yet introduced itself to me, so I don't know what to call it or what its special power is.
I see.
Oh, but Lune's helping me study it. She knows a lot about rocks.
Lune doesn't strike me as a rock enthusiast, and of course she does.
Of course she does.
Lune knows a lot about lots of things. Talking to her is super fun. She's so interested and gets so excited. Just like you when we first met. You had so many questions about me and you and your...
You've been talking to Lune too.
Yes, why? You talk to her all the time. You guys are always talking.
Yeah, well...
And you like when she gets excited about stuff too.
That's not what... What exactly are you... No, forget it. We're getting off topic.
You seem flustered.
I'm not flustered.
Want a hug?
Of course I want an Eskia hug.
Of course.
Yay!
Who wouldn't want an
Who would
Eskia
turn down
hug?
An Eskia hug.
Exactly. Verso would believe that Eskia stopped talking about what he thinks of Lune and Ciel, and he secretly touched Eskia knows him so well. Aww. So he's only to level 5 as well. Cool. Wonder if Eskia is going to have a quest for us. Well, let's talk to Eskia again. They enjoy a giant hug that lasts far too long before returning to the others. Sorry if I sound a little stuffed today, too. I went back to work yesterday, so I feel like maybe I am going to get, since I've been off for 3 months and, you know, not around as many people, I feel like maybe I might get a little sick, which is why I'm kind of trying to record this, too, before I get sick and can't record for a couple days, because I have a future log of videos that are already on YouTube, so I can hopefully avoid stuff like this. So if there's ever times I can't record or whatever, I just future-proof it a little bit. Kind of same as also when I work 4 days in a row, it kind of makes it so that I already have videos for those days, so it doesn't matter that I can't record those days. But anyway, I do apologize if I sound a little stuffy. I know my voice can kind of be nasally to begin with, from what I've been told, but hope it doesn't sound worse. But let's talk to Eskia again, see if he's got another thing for us.
Laurie's
I guess he's not...
cousins.
You want to spend time with Eskia? Of course we do.
That's not a happy look.
Why'd you hide sorry from me?
Oh, I didn't, I was afraid the others would want to return to Lumiere if you could fly them back.
That's mean. Sometimes you're really mean. But being mean is not necessarily a mean thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just like Francois.
He'd hate that you said that.
Oh! And Francois is just like you.
What do you mean by that?
Minis will hide things, but who aren't really minis. Verso, I remember.
Whoa, slow down. Remember what?
Where I lost Uri.
Uri. Right.
So where's Uri, or which one was Uri again?
Which one was Uri again?
Uri helps me swim underwater.
Oh, right.
So where is Uri?
So, where's Uri?
I left Uri in Francois' cave.
Okay. Francois is not going to give you Uri without a fight.
Oh, I'd rather not fight. He was so mad last time. Maybe if you serenade him. He and Claire used to sing all the time. It made him so happy, and you have such a lovely voice.
Thanks, Ask. Not sure Francois wants to hear me sing, though.
Or maybe you can dance with him. You're an excellent dancer.
Francois can dance. I've never even seen him move. Well, I guess he sort of wiggles his head sometimes. Anyway, look, maybe we can trade him something. What does he like? Flowers? Fruit? Shiny things?
Oh, I know. We trade him a different rock.
Why would he want another rock?
Why would he want another rock?
Because it'll be a better rock.
Better? How?
We'll make it so it looks like Francois, and we can paint a miniature Clair on top.
Do we have the artistic skills for that?
Do we have the artistic skills for that?
Worst case scenario, it doesn't work, and you fight him for it.
Gee, thanks.
Ooh, how about that rock over there? Cool. Ta-da! Doesn't it look just like him? I almost feel like Francois is here with us. All right. I'm ready.
What? You want to go now?
Yes. It won't take long now that I can fly. Let's go see Francois.
Oh, we're just going. Okay.
You're back.
Flo.
Don't call me that.
You have Uri. Why didn't you tell me?
Prove it.
We'll trade you. Uri for this, lovely portrait of you.
Is that supposed to be me?
I think we captured your essence beautifully.
No deal. You want Uri? Come and get it.
Okay, I guess I'm fighting Francois.
Let's carve a path.
Let's hope he's not too strong. Okay, no, I think we'll be able to win.
My turn.
That's good. Let's get 2 more shots. And then let's see what a perfect break can do for us. One shot at perfect. Get 14,000 XP, 50,000 damage dealt. Fun times.
Fine, fine, fine. Here. Pah! Take your rock and scram.
Oh, Yuri, I've missed you. Thank you, Fanfan.
You can leave the other one, though.
Oh, Francois.
As they leave the cave, the expeditioners hear Francois crying dramatically in the distance. Sorry about that, I almost dropped my controller. So now I had the mute and unmute of my controller button. When I tried to catch it, I pushed the button. Anyway, as they leave the cave, the expeditioners hear Francois crying dramatically in the distance.
He really does miss her.
I guess Clair doesn't come into the Paintress or the canvas anymore, so I guess if him and Clair were best friends. Back at camp, SK swallows Uri, his new rock.
Now that I have Uri, we can explore underwater. Verso, you're the best.
Glad I can help. Aw, shucks, go on, tell me more.
Oh, shucks. Go on. Tell me more.
Mon ami, you're the smartest and the fastest and the funniest and the bestest and the strongest and the fluffiest.
Fluffiest?
You have the fluffiest soul.
Thanks. I guess.
You're welcome.
Their incredible adventure has made the bond between Verso and Eskia even stronger. Aww. Alright, Eskia is to level 6. So I'm assuming we'll be able to talk to him one more time. New Eskia ability unlocked. Oh, that's right. Duh, under the water. Underwater diving. Perfect. Eskia and Verso talk a bit more about random things before heading back to the others. I'm assuming we'll be able to still talk to him now because I thought that was going to be like another quest like the other 3 have. But I think that he'll just be able to get to max just like CL, so...
Unworries.
I guess he's...
Let's see if that is true or not. Do you want to spend time with Eskia? Yes, we do. And this will probably be the last thing for this episode.
Francois really misses Claire, huh?
Yeah. He waits for her every day. He stopped singing when she left. But it's okay. She'll be back for a visit, and he'll be all happy again.
You really think so?
They are best friends. It's been a few centuries, but she wouldn't leave him. Just like you would never leave me.
Do you miss Verso? I mean your Verso. The real Verso. No, of course you do. Sorry. I don't know why I asked that. That was stupid. I just wondered because you never mentioned him with me.
It makes you sad.
Does it bother you that I'm not him?
You're my friend. other Verso was also my friend. You are cousins. Same, but each different. Why would that bother me?
Esquier, thank you. Mon ami.
Let's keep going on adventures forever.
Keeps smacking his stomach. Esquier has touched Verso's heart with his words. The bond between Verso and Esquier is now unbreakable and eternal. I feel like it already was, but okay. And now we have reached max Esquier relationship level, which should give us a Verso gradient, right? Because I think Versos are tied to Esquier. Esquier's words trigger Verso's imagination to inspire a new skill. Gradient attack unlocked. Angel's Eyes. Ooh, that's kind of cool. They talk more about what kind of adventures they want to go on next, then head back to the others. Damn. So that's one thing I can say, you know, with them trying to, you know, get rid of the canvas and all that. You do miss out on stuff like that. So we did get some weapons for him too. Crueler Arm was level up in the Corpeso. 1 AP on rank up. Burn damage by 50% per rank up to 300% on rank S. Base attack applies 2 burn stack per rank. Okay, so a D would be 2. C would be 4. Yeah. And his vitality and agility, that's not by. Anyway, D would be 2, C would be 4, B would be 6, A would be 8, S would be 10. So if you're at 10, you get, especially with the double auto attack on right now, you would get 10, 20 stacks of burn per auto attack. And what's the Dream Meso do? Counterattack and gain AP on counterattack. Yeah, that's right. And then the Lance Ram, obviously, pairing gives 2 perfection instead of 1, which is nice. Base attack gives 4, which is nice and all that. But, again, the Dualiso is still just better to me. It just doesn't scale like this compared to the Corpeso. That also just, like, looks cooler, too. But then you'd have to change the entire way that Verso plays, right? So... But it's 2,000 damage compared to this is stuck at the 636 or whatever. But we can upgrade this now, I think. So, but I wanted to look at the gradient. That's what it was. Look at the gradient. Look at the skill tree. And deals extreme physical damage. 8 hits, gain 1 perfection per hit. Applies a Rolly to Verso, reviving him if he dies. Okay, so it basically gives him a chance. He does a ton of damage. If he's an S, that'd probably be insane. If you can get a gradient while you're an S. Plus, he would also then have... he would revive if he dies. So that's pretty nice. Wait, Burden. Moves all status effects. I don't remember getting that. I think actually I had to get that, didn't I, to get Strike Storm. I'm pretty sure. Right, because it wasn't Strike Storm here, yeah. No, I didn't have to get Burden. I don't know. Interesting. I want to figure out how Strike Storm works, because it does a decent amount of damage, but I can't figure out the timing for his attacks. So, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, so this weapon would scale with vitality and agility. So... Interesting. So, I think we're all done with Esquier now.
Aren't you scared of what we'll find there?
Oh, he has new stuff to say. Let's go to the open ocean. Aren't you scared what we'll find?
The stones of the sea are my friends too.
Okay.
Let's
explore under the ocean, not the open. Okay. Cool. Alright, now we can talk to Mael. I think we did get some...
Well...
Nope, I don't want to talk to this.
Accounting.
Then again, oops, I meant to say no, but oopsies. I want to go to resources, because I think we have some. 5 colors of Lumina. Get there. There, now everybody's at 150 for the people that I'm going to use. It kind of makes me wish I didn't spend them on CL, but, you know, because you could have even more. But with this, so we have a Grandiose, so we could get yeah, we can get both these up to 20. So let's just get this up to 20. Because right now, her with Medallum, 1500. It's such a power ranking to get them up even higher. Dualiso then would go, if we upgraded it, would go only to 778. So again, it's not like we're getting a ton here. Base attack gives 4 perfection, so again, we're going to level up faster. Part of me kind of wants to try this Corpeso. And I also had ideas of, so her Kralim uses Vitality and Agility. The Dualiso uses, or this Corpeso then would now use Vitality and Agility. Part of me was thinking about just recoding everybody's skills. And so if we go to the camp, that's where we gotta go, the camp. So I thought about, or attributes I should say, and just doing like recoding this, taking it all away and giving all the way 99 luck, so we have crit rate all the way up for everybody. And then as much as you can do into agility, but I guess we wouldn't have 99 of each. We would just have, so I thought maybe if we got like, you know, put 99 here. I guess she wouldn't benefit that much because I would basically just put these, it would just move these 5 points into agility because I'd still want to put some in vitality. So I guess it wouldn't be that useful for her. And I guess it wouldn't really be all that useful for Verso either because you can't get any of the abilities. But like I said, I was just thinking about kind of recoding people and putting 99 in luck because I want the crit rate, but then also putting 99 in whatever their most scalable ability is. But we don't have enough to do 299s, so never mind. It doesn't help us so much. So, but yeah, getting everybody to basically 100% crit is nice. So like my L's is nice though. So like hers, I'd take these 30 points because she's already so high in crit rate with just Pictos. I could keep her that 66 and then respec these 33 points and put all of it in like defense, and then she'd do a bunch of damage. And for, it's just crazy that he has so much less, but she has crit rate points from defense too. That's what I was gonna say, because I was like, it's crazy that he has 41 crit rate base with 99 luck though. You know what I mean? So for this, I guess we would just take it. I don't know what we would do. But anyway, I was just thinking about maybe resetting some attributes to get a little bit more damage, but I don't really think it's going to be all that worth it. But part of me really wants to go to the Corpeso, but we would have to change his entire Picto and Lumina thing too, because this is basically all about playing twice, so it's all about auto attacks, which we'd want the auto attacks on that too, I guess. So, and the shots. It's just we wouldn't get a turn then, so we'd use all of our shots and it would just set up for the next turn, I guess, instead of playing twice. So I guess not particularly, but anyway, I think we're gonna call that an episode. I didn't realize we were gonna have that much stuff to do as far as like talking to everybody, helping CL learn to swim and get over her fear of water, and then hearing about her backstory about her baby that she lost and her lost husband and all that. And then Lune not finding out, but telling her where her parents' expedition was. And Mael wanting to go see Alicia, and then wanting to go put Noko at rest, or bring Noko back, I should say. Put him to rest and then bring him back. So we got 3 side quests that we can do. We're right outside an area that I wanted to go to before right now, though. So I think we'll still move ahead with that first, and then we will go ahead and do those side missions, and we'll kind of go from there. So that's what we can expect in the next couple parts. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.